we've got to talk about this absolute disaster that has transpired since I was here last. In business, some days you're getting a near $1 million contract accepted that you've worked months on, and other days you're wrecking $60,000 dump trucks. Thankfully, no one was severely hurt. I've been spending the past week looking for a replacement for this, and this is not a cheap vehicle. Crew sent me pictures the night it happened. I'm like, oh my gosh, that radiator's toast. How long did the engine run without the radiator? I know what someone's gonna say, oh, you're getting insurance payoff on it. Insurance isn't gonna offer us hardly anything for this. This is what happens in business. Bad events, terrible events that are very expensive. You have to figure out what to do. So me and the team are trying to figure out, what are we gonna do here? We had a collision company come by. They said it's gonna be $25,000 minimum to replace it. They didn't feel there was a ton of engine damage done. I think they're wrong, and it sucks. It absolutely sucks. So now we gotta get a new dump truck or something to replace this. And this is the primary vehicle we were using to haul all of our roofing membrane. We can't just put it in a pickup truck. We need to have something with drop sides, hydraulic bed, or this was an electric dump. So it's just, it's aggravating. Starting to make money at the roofing company, finally, after owning it since April, and then this happens. If we go and get a new replacement, it's gonna be $109,000 for that. Now they're using our big van to haul stuff and our big van to tow the trailers and whatnot, which is not good. Fortunately, what happens when you own a company? Hard decisions, bad things happen. But today we'll go look at some roofs, see what good things hopefully are going on. I'm sorry we don't have the red carpet out for you.
Well, you should.
We should, I agree with
Yes, I'm a very important person.
you look like one.
I am a troublemaker.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Yes, you
I trusted
got it.
you right up to that point till you said you were getting her in trouble.
I might be old, but I'm not dead yet.
Miss Paula don't get in trouble. That's a huge job that we bid out 6 months ago in Minneapolis. And all of a sudden they said, hey, we're ready to pull the trigger on this Minneapolis job. And it has to be done before the end of the year. So like I said earlier, our competitors have been laying off their workers. Don't feel too bad for them, because when they get laid off, they collect unemployment here in the state of Illinois. It's a decent thing with the union. The union allows you to breathe as a business, to lay off your workers. They still get paid and then bring them back in the spring. Well, these guys are laid off. They're collecting unemployment, so they're not making near as much money as they would actively working. And now they're calling us saying, hey, I'm collecting unemployment right now, but I would prefer to work. So now with this job, this is a job that we might need 6 more guys on. So we'll go from 14 employees to 20 with this Minneapolis job. We've got other jobs we're bidding on. We've got 6 more in the hopper between now and the end of the year. This will be number 6. So good things are going on that are good in the roofing company, even though we're struggling through the dump truck. You know, $100,000, that might be 2 roofs just to pay for 1 wrecked vehicle. We had no clue that this was a potential job till right now. So some sales functions, my background in sales and real estate, hopefully is an asset to everybody here, but we'll see as time goes on. I know that's the way to every woman's heart. What else is
Diamonds will do it.
Oh, that's too expensive.
Well, she's an expensive lady. What the heck's the matter with you?
So diamonds are out. Just letting her have her way.
Yeah.
I've learned that out after 17 years of marriage.
Take her out for you're a newlywed. My husband and I were married for 46 years when he passed away.
Aw.
Yeah, but we had a good marriage. Tell Curtis hi.
I will.
Give him a hug for me.
I will.
We need a red carpet here to roll out. She seems like an absolute character.
She is. She's a sweetheart. She was one of our customers, and she just kind of grew on Curtis and I, and she pops in.
I can't say I have many tenants that I have that relationship with, but I've got at least one we're going to have dinner with. The mom texted me the other day. She said, I had a dream about you. I was like, oh gosh, okay, where's this going? She said, oh no, you were your roofing company. You sold a bunch of roofs and you did a YouTube video about it. I said, oh, hopefully this is a vision more so than a dream. I said, I'll take that, I'll take that. We're into the college. We've got some roof leaks over there. There's a debate or a question as to, did we do the roof where it's leaking? Simon's up there. I don't know if you guys have met Simon yet. Great guy, he's our service tech. He's up there. He thinks it's an old roof. It just needs replaced. We did part of the roof already, and this is the part that needs to be done, and it's leaking. But the college called us, and if it's our roof, we provide warranties on all of our roofs, so they want it for free. If I was the college and I was contributing to the college, I would want them to do that to me too. So we're going to head there, talk to Simon, and see where things are at. So there's the gas station. We did a YouTube video on that gas station because I've got at least one partner, if not 2 partners, that want to buy a gas station with me. So getting the money to acquire that kind of gas station is not a problem. The problem is So many people on my YouTube channel either worked there. We had 1 or 2 people that built the gas station. We had people at the McDonald's. And the only person I did not talk to was somebody that works in the car wash. And they all have said the same problems exist. It's a bad location in the sense that what I said in the video was correct. You have to get on an exit there essentially to go to the gas station, strike number 1. But the bigger strike that I didn't even consider is we are currently in Illinois. We look up here, the state line is directly ahead of us. You go across the state line, you no longer pay Illinois state gas taxes, which means that you can save 10, 20, 30 cents on every gallon of gas you buy by just going across state lines. And that's what kills that gas station / truck stop. The customer base was so poor, even the McDonald's wasn't making money. So that's really disappointing. I would love a gas station. And they even encouraged me. They said, Brandon, look at any gas station, just not in South Beloit. People will go the extra 5 minutes to save $5 to $10 per tank of gas. So that was an interesting aspect that I just would have never thought of. I'm glad that I posted it on YouTube. You guys saved me from potential peril. So I want to find another gas station or a laundromat. So the thing that we're starting to have is the crew this year has probably bid 200 separate roofing jobs. And theoretically, we're only going to get 10 to 15% of those. So theoretically, we're going to get 20, 25 roofs off of what they're doing. Other than the roofs that they've bid on that are from legacy clients. But these are new contracts, new opportunities that we've bid on. We don't know what our rate of success is because we're too new at this. And these are new opportunities that Mr. Curtis and the team had never explored before. We don't know which ones we're getting. We don't know how many we're getting. We don't know when they come in. So this one that we have been told of in Minneapolis is from months and months ago. And they said, oh yeah, we need this done by the end of the year. And we've got 5 weeks to get up there and get 12 roofs done. They're not big roofs, but it's 12 separate roofs. And we had no clue that it was going to happen. We're getting our schedule established. We've got a high-rise apartment complex we're doing south near Bloomington. We've got a die and tool fabricator that we're doing. We're doing a gas station. We're doing a Casey's. We get a lot of Casey's. They're a great client for us. So we've got all these things, and now you've got another 12 buildings to re-roof. So that's good. Meanwhile, the market has been very soft due to the election. We've had a lot of people say, yeah, no one is going to book a roof till the election's over. And a lot of the clients that we've talked to said, we don't care who gets elected. They just need to know who's being elected so I can make XYZ choices. Once the election was done and people knew where things are going to go, now they're spending money. So I'm hoping that we can snatch up some of these roofers on unemployment and we can bring them in and maybe next year we can keep them. So we're here at the sports center at Beloit College. We had a huge rainstorm overnight, so their maintenance staff called our company this morning and said, hey, we got some roof leaks. Whatever it is, we're going to fix it for them because we do service work on their roofing assemblies here. But the big thing is the roof bad? Is it a roof that we did and it's leaking? So I know they said, oh, we think you did this roof for us, which we warranty all of our roofs. So if it ever leaks, we have to come back and fix it for free. Not every building have we done 100% of the roofs on. So I was talking to Mitchell and he said, I think it's XYZ section here where they have not replaced that section yet, but we've done the rest of the roof. Have we fixed it?
We're having trouble accessing the high roof. I mean, it's kind of a dark hatchway in there. We're going to set up a 2-stage, not on this section here, but on this lower section.
They called, and whoever from Beloit said they thought that we had done the roof prior. Mitch said he thought it was a roof that we had not done.
That's actually a different building.
It is delaminating.
That's no good. And that's about 150 feet of wall, so.
Okay, wow. Is that EPDM?
Yes, sir, ballasted EPDM.
Okay, yeah, we don't like ballasted. Do we ever do ballasted roofs?
This one here is a ballasted roof we did when I first started at Anderson. And that's just a lot of hard labor.
Yeah. So for reference, guys, ballast is where you get the rocks and you put them over a roof. A lot of times it's just like rolled rubber roof and it holds the roofing membrane, the rubber down on the roof, so when the wind comes, it doesn't pick up and throw the rubber off the roof, which I have seen. If you've ever seen a roof just come off a building, sometimes it's because the rocks come off. I don't like them. A lot of people don't like them, but they're really common here in Illinois, especially closer you get to Chicago. They're all ballasted roofs there. A lot of them are. It's not our roof. So it's not really our problem. It's not due to the work that we did or didn't do, which is good, which I want to hear because I want to make sure our guys are doing a good job, which guys like Simon, they all do a good job.
I try. I try.
He does a
my
good.
best.
We've had a great relationship, like I've said, with the college. But the big thing is we will make sure we take care of everybody and respond to these calls promptly. So you can't get on the hatch, you think, for those or for this right here?
Not today, no. You can access it, but it is locked, and the keys that they give you are not for the for that hatch, unfortunately.
Okay.
But we're going to throw that on the schedule for probably tomorrow morning.
Okay, cool.
So
All right.
we're done.
Good.
On my way to the next one.
All right, thanks.
I'm out.
Yeah, awesome.
Adios.
Over here on this flat roof, like he said, we've got there's some delamination on there, which means that he can only go so far to fix it. We're going to be chasing problems every week, every month, every time it rains bad. And I've seen some of these roofing repairs that came into the office. You know, as the owner of the company, I looked through the books and our invoicing, and we had one invoice for just a roof repair, not a replacement, but the roof repair was over $15,000. And the customer, they don't want to pay to have the roof replaced, but from our perspective, it's like you're going to spend $15,000 a quarter to get the roof replaced. Ultimately, what I want to do is find a way to finance our customers' roofs. So some of these organizations and entities spending 15 grand every quarter, $60,000 a year, which is insane levels of money. It could be possible that we could get them a new roof for like $20,000 or $30,000. Anytime you see plants growing on top of a roof, it means that the water is ponding up and the dirt and the water and everything is sticking on the roof, and it will destroy the roof. So if you zoom in there's a little tree, a little baby tree growing on that roof. That's awful, yeah. So we were here 2 months ago. I see one of the filters on the drain system has popped off. So yeah, that needs to be addressed immediately. So more jobs for everybody going and maintaining roofing assemblies. I need to see which one of our pickup trucks they're telling me is crap. Lance said one of the Fords we have, the engine's going out on it. I don't know which one it is. I think Jules in there.
Hey,
how's it going, Joel?
All right.
So which one is the pickup truck that's a piece of crap? Lance said that one of these pickup trucks, like one of the F-150s, the something that's screwed up and going bad.
I was just driving this one. It is making like a whistle and sound like woo.
That's the ladder.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what that was.
No, that ladder's not plugged up.
Oh.
Yeah. Do we have a roof coming up we need to cut off?
Yeah, that one we're doing now.
Oh, okay.
That's all gotta be cut.
Oh, dang.
I think we got 6. Yeah.
What's in the big crates over here?
Those are the skylights for the adult probation.
I thought we were done with adult probation. The college, several of those roofs have 3 inches of water on top of them ponding.
Oh, we talking about which college?
Beloit.
Oh, Beloit College?
Yeah, there's a couple roofs there, and they, when we were doing videos 2 months ago, they had trees and crap growing up, and I said, man, I want to see what happens when the first big rainstorm comes through. This roof's going to be a disaster. It is. It's one of the ones that Simon's down there looking at. One of the sports facility, part of the roof is delaminated.
Oh, those not the roofs that we did?
Yeah, they're EPDM, and he said that we've only done one EPDM roof at the college, and it was forever ago.
Right.
So, yeah. So, we'll see. That means probably we're gonna have a lot of college work coming up in the spring.
Right.
We'll see.
Line it up.
Yeah, the problem is that I'm sure they've run ethanol gas in them, and the carbs are probably plugged. If I had to bet money on it, that's what my assumption would be. Mitch is a great guy. He's there working on stuff, making sure it works. We've got Jewel in there. He's helping out with the shop stuff. We need to probably hire another helping hand person. But like I said earlier, I think we're going to probably have 20 people working for us by the end of the year with all this work that's getting on, because now we're at a point where if we were only operating the one crew that we had when we took the company over, we would be double booked. But now we're growing, and we're going to be at probably 2.5 roofing crews by the end of the year. So that's exciting. Back at the office, look at all these awards that Mr. Anderson won. Man, I have 2 awards in my office. I'm having second thoughts on the Cybertruck. One end, I like the idea of having a drivable billboard, but I also wonder about it being too flashy.
So there is one here.
I've seen one
Have you seen
all
it?
over.
The Bainey.
Refrigerator truck.
There's several around here.
I've seen them, and the thing is, you can put like a billboard on the side of them. It's so big.
I think they're the ugliest vehicles on the planet.
I love how they look, but man, they're $100,000, and talk to people and they attract the wrong kind of crowds with really nice cars. Meanwhile, you show up with a Prius. From what I've seen, they really show their true character real quick. And they're like, why would I listen to anything with you? You're driving a $3,000 Prius.
Yep.
Okay. If you want to talk to me like that, that's
Yeah.
fine.
They flip the script.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I run into other people that are good business people, and they don't care.
Doesn't matter. And it shouldn't.
There is the church that we did. We did work on there. GC called us and they wanted us to do the giant apartment complex we're doing. So really excited. As we do more work, it is generating more work next to us. There's a huge benefit on standing on a roof and looking at what's next door. We were running the drone, we saw these buildings here and I said, oh man, I can see some of these need repairs. And this one down here, the apartment complex that we're doing is one of the jobs that we saw. So that's super cool. So I'm really excited. This is a decent paying job. It's going to keep the guys busy, staying in business and keeping the doors open longer. It's just an absolutely gorgeous building. And they're redoing more or less this whole entire block. So there's our crane. Everything's looking good. Curtis was out here running the crane earlier today. A big roof. I think it's 25,000 square feet that we're doing in terms of roofing. Nice historic structure. They're not tearing it down. They're putting millions in redoing this. It's what blows my mind is on the north end of Rockford, there's all these abandoned buildings and stuff that's being torn down. Meanwhile, you come here to downtown and there's all these new buildings that are being put up. Tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars is being put in downtown Rockford right now. And the fact that we get to be involved in these jobs is awesome.